Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, we're continuing with this Peugeot. We want to continue with this until it goes to the paint shop and body shop, and then we can jump on that silver Vauxhall Zafira. So yeah, the plan is today, well, let me just spin around quickly. We'll get into it. I'll walk around the car quickly and we'll get a plan together. I've got a plan. Hopefully it all goes to as it should, but let's just try. Let's give it a go. So yeah guys, let's do this. So let's get into the plan of action for today. Basically, I want to get this car ready and to go to the body shop first, and then from there go to the paint shop to get done. But to do that, I really want to get this through an MOT today if I can. I'm going to speak to the MOT guy in a second. He's normally pretty good. He can fit me in. I put so many cars his way now. He's really, really good. And he sort of, he can fit me in on most days if I phone up first thing in the morning. So I will call him. I will see when we can get it in. Hopefully it'll be this afternoon. It'll give us enough time to go all over the car and clean it as well, because this filthy. I want to give it a good clean. I want to hit those headlights as well. So we're going to rub all those down with some sandpaper, and then we're going to polish them up and then spray them back up with the, it's like a protection spray that you spray over the headlights. So I want to get them done as well. Good clean inside and out. Go all over the car. Check, make sure we're good for an MOT later. Check all the tyres. Check all the lights, all the bulbs work. Everything works as it should. And then we can get it over to get it MOT'd, and we'll find out if it needs anything else doing for that. I have taken this cap off, the fuel cap, because I'm going to take that to the paint shop as well, so we can get some paint for that. I suppose I'm getting this done here in this corner, right? But I thought, do you know what? Why don't I just get the bumper done as well? So you can see that the bumper here, I wiped it clean yesterday just to see what it was like. You can see there and there. So why don't I just get enough paint to get that done as well? And this corner as well. I'll get him to sort all this out and tidy that up. He can do all that as well. So yeah, do you know what? I thought I might as well really, if I'm doing that, and that's the only thing on the car that he's doing really. These are all like sort of buff scuffs. We can get those off with the polisher. But you know, everything else seems all right. Even the bumper, the front bumper seems all right. The bonnet, it's just a nice little car, I've got to be honest. So yeah, that's the plan. Just give it a good old clean all over, inside and out. Just do my normal stuff, do the headlights, get it ready for the MOT. And if we can get it through later, that'll be perfect. So yeah, that's the kind of where I am with this. I'm not going to take this any further myself when it comes to this repair. Let's just get him to do it. Let's just get the body shop to sort that out and, repair that part of it. Do you know what I mean? I just think, yeah, I had a go yesterday, and, no one can say I didn't try. People wouldn't try. People wouldn't bother. People wouldn't try themselves and have a go. But, yeah, I always like to have a go myself and try different things. People that works on body shops and stuff like that, they're not that's all they do. That's all they know. That's all they want to do. Paint shops, that's all they know. That's all they want to do. But with what I do, with what I'm trying to set up and continue doing, is I need to be able to see if I can do it myself. That way, saving money and funds in the long run. So yeah, I decided just to leave that. Let's get it to the body shop. Let's let them do that, and then the paint shop can paint it all up. But yeah, that's where we are with this one. So let's get cracking. I'll set you up. I suppose just clean the outside first. I'll get this outside cleaned up. Take it outside, give it a jet up and a clean, and we'll come back in and continue. I'll speak to the MOT centre guy, and I'll let you know in the next sort of break after the time lapses what happens with that. and I'll keep you updated. So let's keep going. Let's do this, guys. Right, okay, guys. So that's a little bit cleaner. It's not the perfect clean because I just wanted to get off as much as I could, just to see what was happening, because this is the first clean I've done on the car, and it's pretty clean. It's all right, you know. It's not that bad. It's come up really, really nice. So, yeah. It's looking all right. There's a few marks on it that I've got to sort out and get out, but I knew that. But so far, so good. This car is really, really good. I have spoke to the body shop and the paint shop this morning, and they both said the body shop will take it first, in the first thing in the morning, and then once he's done his bit, we'll transfer it over to the paint shop, and then he can do his bit after that. So yeah, this is going to go tomorrow morning to the body shop first, and they're going to sort all that out first, pull that as best they can. There's gonna have to be a little bit of filler on there. He told me that. I said, yeah, that's fine. I said, but just try and get out as much as you can. He went, yeah, we will. So that's what they're gonna do. They're also, I spoke to the paint shop. He's also gonna respray this bumper, because it's the only thing on the car really that's letting it down now. Is that obviously that top corner and that back bumper, because the front bumper has got a scuff here, but I think I'm gonna flat and polish that out. I think I'll be able to get it out. That's all right. The rest of the car, apart from these little marks here, is really, really good. It's in really, really good condition, I've got to be honest. After a good clean just then, and looking at it, it's a right tidy little car. The alloys are a bit scuffy on this one, but not on the back, just because they're the front steering wheels, and that's what happens. They get scuffed more than the back ones. The alloys are quite good condition when it comes to the back ones, I've got to be honest. And over this actual side is really, really tidy, really, really clean. I've took off the fuel cap, like I said, to go to the paint shop to get a colour match. But yeah, the other thing is that this car is booked for an MOT this afternoon at 2:30. So I'm going to get as much as I can done on the car. I need to go to the paint shop as well to get the paint for the painters, just because, you know, I like going to the place that I use, because so far so good. They've matched that colour perfectly, and I don't want to risk it not matching. I just can't risk it. So why You know what I mean? Keep going the way I'm going with me matching the paint, going to the paint shop myself and taking bits and pieces, and then coming to... He can't come to me in a minute because he's off hill, so I've got to go to their shop over in Romford. But definitely worth it, guys. And then I'll give that paint to the painter, and then he can, you know... There's no arguments then, is there? Like, I can't go back to him and say, Jesus Christ, it doesn't... The shade's completely off. It doesn't match. Because I physically gave him the paint. So, yeah, I'm taking that, you know, as long as he... Do you know what I'm saying? It's just working. That's what I'm saying. The way I'm doing things is working. So why switch it up and change it? He said to me, oh, I'll get the paint. I said, no, let me get the paint and I'll give it to you. So it's a bit... Yeah, it's a bit unusual. Like you know, if there's many painters out there, they'll think I'm mad because that's their job basically to you know, to do it. But in the past, guys, we've had it in the past where they go to the paint code. Basically, there's a paint code for every car, and they'll go to this paint code, which is here. This one here, EZRC. So what they'll do, most painters will pick that paint code for the car and they will mix it to exactly how it come out the factory. They won't get the shade. They won't do anything with the shade of the colour. Do you see what I'm saying? They will just go to that paint code, mix that paint code, and that's it. They'll spray the car with it and then say, well, it's the paint code. Do you know what I mean? So doing what I do and taking bits and pieces to an actual place that actually matches not just the paint code but the shade of the paint code. They mix it to exactly the same as the part that you take them. And normally if you take them the fuel cap, that is the colour, which is the best thing to do because that's part of the body. That is part of the body. I always check before I take it off to make sure it is exactly the same, and it is. So yeah, that's what I've got to go and get today as well. Get the paint, MOT, body shop and paint shop after that, starting tomorrow. So guys, let's crack on. I want to go all over the car, check for the MOT side of it now because that's the next step, and then we'll just keep going and then just see how far we get. I want to clean this glass. There's all this like stuff on the inside, on the glass, on windscreen. So we'll get all that clean. We'll start on the inside as well. Start cleaning it up, cleaning it out, and see how far we get. It's even got the original Verve floor mats there. Look. Seats are a really good condition, to be honest with you, but I will still give it a good going over. Like you can see all these stains. We'll do that when it comes back from the paint. We'll do that when it comes back from. Yeah, we'll do that when it comes back from the paint shop. Really, let the body shop and the paint shop get all the inside filthy as I normally do, and we will do sort of you know, the seats and that at a later date. But we'll just see how far we get today. Just keep going. Let's get it through the MOT. That's the most important thing now. Get it through the MOT. So yeah, let's crack on. See how far we get today when it comes to doing bits and pieces around it before it has to go. So, but yeah, what do you think, guys, so far? It's looking a really nice smart car already, and a quick one. Got to be honest, I think this is the 4th video, is it? 3rd? So a really quick turnaround. I've got to be honest, not had it a week yet. So yeah, there we go. Right, let's crack on. Let's do this. Right, guys, we are getting there. Really, really tidy. I took out this shelf thing in the boot. Took that out as well. Hoovered up all underneath. Just cleaned it all up. Hoovered it all out. Just sort of doing my normal sort of cleaning the glass inside. You know, cleaning the plastics and stuff like that. Cleaning the glass as I go. Really sort of looking a lot better. I've got to be honest. Again, we've got to do the seat still, and it's all a case of just keep cleaning, keep tidying it up, really. But it's looking a lot better. I've done this door, but as I was doing this door card, I just noticed that the electric button is missing from here. So we're gonna have to take this door card off and see if it's down there. If it's not down there, gonna have to get a switch or some sort of thing to see what's going on. I think it's probably been pushed in. I've got to be honest. I think someone's pushed it down or something too far. It's come apart from this plastic bit here. So I think that's what we've got to do next, guys. I want to get to the bottom of why that's gone. Hopefully it's just dangling down and then we can just fix it back up somehow. So yeah, I'll set you up. Let's get this off and then let's have a look behind this door card, see what is going on. Oh God. So yeah, but no, hopefully nothing serious. Hopefully nothing sort of, I haven't got to go out and get anything. I can just sort of replace it. I might have actually a switch one of these for these. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. I've got boxes of different cars and different makes and models, but I don't know if I've got one of these Peugeot 20. I don't think I have. But mate, let's get this off first. Find out what's going on. Hopefully it's there, guys, and it's a case of just putting it back in. So let's do this. Right, guys, there we go. Nice quick fix, and I just checked to make sure the electrics and all that work. So yeah, it basically was just pushed down and it was still there, so I just had to reconnect it to the plastic underneath. I did put a little bit of super glue and a little bit of activator, so super glue and activator just underneath, just to give it a, you know, make sure that it's not going to drop out or do it again. So yeah, quick little fix. It was down there, so I haven't got to get anything or replace anything, so that's good. Right, let's move on. We're going to go around to the other side now and continue doing the normal cleaning stuff. I want to clean this glass off both sides. It's just filthy, you know, and get all these just cleaned up. See if I can get all this off here as well, like paint or whatever it is. And just basically just do as much as I can until we're ready to go to the MOT centre. See what he says. I'll let you know what he says, because normally in this case the repair's been done and he's seen the MOT guy always sees the cars after I'm kind of close and finished, but this time it's kind of before. But I just thought I'd just get it done whilst, you know, we use up the day. If I can get it through the MOT and see what happens, then anything comes up, any advisories, I can get them done then and get them sorted. But yeah, it's I'll let you know what the MOT guy says. But yeah, let's carry on. Let's keep going. Let's have a good clean up and see what it comes out like. So let's do this. Right, okay guys, so I've took the badge off the door and put it on this one. Just little touches and little bits and pieces that I need to do. It's got to be done. It's a job that had to be done, so I thought, you know what, I've got the time whilst we're waiting for the MOT time to come up, and it is actually coming up pretty quick now, so we're kind of out of time and we need to go and take this to see what is going to happen with the MOT. You never know with these kind of things because it's the underneath and all that sort of side of it. But I've done all the checks I can, all my normal stuff, and it's looking really, really smart now. So hopefully we are going to get a no advisory MOT, which is what I always aim for. I never like to just chuck them through. I know like there's a lot of car dealers, they buy these second-hand cars and without doing their own checks, because they're not sort of that way inclined, they just say, well, I'm not a mechanic, and they just chuck them through for the MOT. It's unbelievable. Like, sort of just every car really should have a good old check over before it goes through an MOT, because if it fails on something absolutely stupid, it's it's like something that's avoidable, and people just don't, you know, I just don't know if people don't understand or they just don't get it. But I like to, go over the car completely, just because it just looks so much better, especially when you go to sell them. You can say, look, 12 months, MOT, no advisories. It is just the absolute best thing to say when you're trying to sell these cars. Like, even if they're non-recorded, like non-crash cars or nothing like that, even if it's selling a second-hand car, you still want to say that thing to them. So that's the aim, guys. That's always my sort of thing that I want to do. Even sort of, you know, cleaning windows and stuff like that. It just means that the MOT guy can see it's the visible checks, and if you can't see out of a window, it's you know, that's dirty or whatever. That's an advisory. I just don't want it. So, yeah, hopefully we're good to go. Like I said, Chuck, we are running out of time. I have to go and take this within the next 10 minutes. So I'm going to leave it there for now. I'll come back and I'll let you know what happens with the MOT. So let's do it, guys. Let's go for it. Right, okay, guys, I am back from the MOT centre. The heavens has opened as on the way back. And, it's still raining now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's still raining now. It's bad out there. But I'm back. So let's show you the results of the MOT on this one. Another pass with not one advisory. See, that is what we want. What a lovely car. And it is, I've got to be honest, it is a really, really nice car. Every car needs a little bit of TLC, bit of loving, just a little bit of, do you know what I mean, to bring it back to how it should be. This one didn't have a lot really to do, the little bits and pieces, but it's a really nice car. I've put the paint inside there, just ready to go to the paint shop. This has got to go to the painter, and he'll use this to use it. These guys are just phenomenal. Yeah, really, really good guys. This paint place I use, Car Colour Services in Romford, and they've got this, like, I don't know, like, it's like a device. And they put the device against the actual panel or thing, and it scans, like, and it gets the absolutely perfect colour shade to the car. So, that is going to go to the body shop first tomorrow morning, first thing, and when then done, we're going to transport it over to the paint shop and let them do their thing. They're going to paint all that in, and they're going to paint the bumper as well. So, just to tidy it up. And then, it's going to come back. I'm going to show you that. We'll have one more video just a clean up. We'll do the seats, just get it ready, basically, get it ready to put it up for sale. And then that's it. This one's pretty much done. So yeah, a nice little turnaround. And it's going to be a lovely little car for someone, I've got to be honest, with a really low mileage, 52,000, just had a service. It's going to be completely cleaned. So, I mean, look at all these seats. They're just a bit grubby and stuff. I don't know if it's coming out in camera, but it just looks a little bit grubby. But I can get those really looking good with the upholstery cleaning that I've got. The back seats ain't that bad, I've got to be honest, but we will still give them a good going over. And it's just a really nice little 5-door, family car. It's not too big, but it's a 5-door, so it's a bit spacious. Boot's a really good size boot in these cars, so that's good. So yeah, I don't suspect it's going to hang around along for this one, because these are the type of cars people are looking for, just cheap runarounds that's reliable, got a full MOT, just a full ticket, bang, gets them going for the year. And yeah, these Peugeots 207s that I've done a few of these now, but they just seem to sort of, I don't know what it is about them, but they're not as popular as a Fiesta, but they're still quite a good reliable car, I've got to be honest. So I think that's why people sort of go for them. And being a 5-door, like I said, it's more appealing to people with kids and a family, So yeah, that's where we are, guys. But great news with the MOT. It's becoming a bit of a norm when it comes to me putting through my cars through the MOT, that there's no advisories, and that's exactly what I want. I want these cars, and it's because of what I do pre-MOT to make sure that happens, and it does. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way this is coming out. So far, so good. And then yeah, we're going to be leaving it there, taking it to the body shop tomorrow, let them crack on, and we'll resume this car when it's back from the paint shop. So it should be all nice and shiny and all done. I did ask him, I said, look, guy, is there any chance that I can come over, and just do a little bit of filming and set the camera up or whatever and just show how you're doing it? And he was not interested. He was like, no way am I being on camera. Which is fair enough. A lot of people don't like the idea. So, it is what it is. And I would love to do a little bit of filming. Maybe one day. I've planted that seed now in his head. So maybe one day in the future on another car, he'll let me come over and do a little bit of filming. We've done filming in the paint shop before, but I really wanted to get a little bit of filming on the body shop where they did that repair, But it is what it is, guys. So yeah, that is going to be the end of today's video. And we'll be resuming this car when it comes back. We'll see what it's like. We'll check it out, finish it off, get it out for sale. So let's end it there. Let's finish it for now. We are working on the Vauxhall Severa tomorrow. So new episodes and a new little project. We're starting that Severa. We're going to get down to the bottom of that gearbox and that clutch. A lot of people were saying in the comments, first of all, before you start doing that clutch, bleed the clutch. So that's what we're going to do first. First thing is bleeding that clutch to see if we can get those gears working properly, exactly what it is, because it ain't slipping. It really is not slipping, that clutch. So it might be a fact that it just needs bleeding. I don't really know. We'll see. But that's tomorrow, guys. For now, that's it. That's the end of today's video. Take care. See you soon. Thanks very much.